morning, everybody, and welcome back to one of these sessions. My name is Victor from Spoken Learning, and today I bring you a very interesting topic because, as you can see over here, I have a flag. We are starting September, the month of the patriotic month, if we want to call it the patriotic month for Mexico. But why is that? Let's talk about it a little bit. But first, let me remind you that Spoken Learning provides private Spanish lessons for children and adults, even if you don't know any Spanish at all, but also if you already have some experience and you want to take your skills to the next level. So remember that we're not tutors, we are professional teachers. Feel free to call or text 832-413-3166. So what was I talking about? Is why is it Mexico's patriotic month? But let me tell you, I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see what I'm talking about. Very good. Okay, so September is the patriotic month in Mexico. What do I mean by that? Wasn't it May the 5th? Well, actually, no. Contrario a la creencia popular en Estados Unidos, el 5 de mayo no es el Día Nacional de México. Ese día celebramos la conmemoración de una batalla que se libró en el estado de Puebla. It was Mexico against the French army. They wanted to impose an empire or something like a satellite state in Mexico by conquering us and putting a representative from some, I don't know, some an emperor and an empress from Europe. They wanted to do that with Mexico, and that was over some certain fight against money. It was related with money. The situation was related with money. So that's the thing. The French army invade us, but they were defeated in Puebla's state. So that's kind of the thing, right? Yeah, it's an important battle, yes, but it's not. It is, even though it was an important battle, it is not our national day. Okay, so which one is it? Then when is it? El Día Nacional de México es el 16 de septiembre, pero empieza desde el 15 de septiembre por la noche. That's the actual National Day, September 16th. Ok. ¿Cómo se celebra el Día Nacional de México? Bueno, mejor conocido como el Día de la Independencia, Independence Day, el Día Nacional de México se celebra reuniéndote con familia y amigos mientras se comen platillos típicos de México y se escucha música mexicana o en general se disfruta un buen momento. It's regularly the thing. Obviously, right now for COVID and situations that are happening, we cannot get together with a lot of people. So it is just more like a family reunion. At least that's how it was last year. There was just a small family reunion, but we were eating snacks and Mexican dishes anyway. So that's how we're gonna celebrate it on these days, as we did last year. And we get together, we just eat Mexican food, and we watch the television, mostly because there is going to be something happening over there. I will tell you a little bit further, and also we eat a lot of Mexican food, and we listen to Mexican music, and that's it. Kind of the idea, but the point is to have a good party. Once again, due to COVID, we cannot do that right now. Em, Otras personas prefieren ir a las plazas públicas a comer antojitos, Mexican snacks, mientras ven la ceremonia del grito. Okay. Other people prefer to go to public plazas, well, while they see la ceremonia del grito, and they eat Mexican snacks. Ceremonia del grito. I know it sounds weird, right? It's actually like the shout ceremony. What do I mean by this? Yes, you heard well. The shout ceremony is a Mexican tradition where the president of the country presents himself in the balcony of Mexico City Government Palace in front of the people in the main plaza, Zócalo. This is the thing. Obviously, this is not from last year, probably from another year previous to that, but this is not from last year. Okay, this is just picture from how has it been for several years. So the president stands himself or herself in the future. We don't know yet. We haven't had a president, a woman president, but probably one day. In here, in this part, mhm, in the balcony, and shout out some things like "Viva Mexico," and shouting out also to those women and men that fought for our freedom, for releasing us from the Spanish Empire oppression and gaining our independence. So that's what he yells: "Viva Morelos! Viva Hidalgo!" Those names of those people who helped us to liberate ourselves from the oppression, or the the because we were a colony, right? So that's what they did. That's what they do. It is more like a representation. This is the last four presidents of Mexico. This is Vicente Fox Quesada. He was from 2000 to 2006. Felipe Calderón from 2006 and 2012. Enrique Peña Nieto from 2012 and 2018. And this is the current Mexico's president, Andrés Manuel López Obrador. So all of these presidents did exactly the same thing, because it is a tradition in Mexico for many years has been. I'm not exactly sure of when it started, but it's been going on for a long time, probably 100 years or more. Uh-huh. So Mexico is celebrating today. Well, not today. This year, 200 years of independence. Mhm. So this is what these guys do. They just go in front of the people. They clank the bell, because they don't ring it because it's a huge thing. So they clank the bell by pulling that string over there. Mhm. This string, and also wielding the flag. Mhm. But why? Why do they do this? Okay. It is a tradition as well as a representation. This go back to the beginning of the independence war in 1810 against the Spanish Empire. According to what we were told in school, Father Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla, this guy, an American born Spanish, started the war by calling to the insurgent to join in a church in Dolores Hidalgo. This is in another state, in state Hidalgo state, Mexico, by clanking the huge church bell and encouraging them to fight against the oppressors. Father Miguel Hidalgo was captured and died after a few years later, but the fight remained and finished on September 1821. So, after 11 years of war, we achieved our independence and the Spanish Empire surrendered and they retreated. But it took 11 years of fight against them. This is Father Miguel Hidalgo, and this is the famous bell that he rang to call to the action to the people. And he said, "Let's go fight against these people that are oppressing us," with louder words and more expressive words, of course. But that's what he did. Él dijo, vamos a pelear, únanse hermanos, things like that. And he put together all the people that he could, and took the control of many cities. He started the battle. He was like the he won the he was the one who encouraged and ignite the fire of Mexico's independence. So what the presidents do these days is to do that, to make the representation of what the father of the country actually made, Miguel Hidalgo, by calling people to action, by saying, "Let's go fight and let's defend ourselves." So this is why the tradition goes from here to here. See? So this is what is the ceremony, and that's how we celebrate. We get together, we eat a lot of things, we listen to Mexican music, and also we most of the people does it. Some people don't know, but some people do it. They watch the president live on TV, or they also can watch other politicians doing the same. Other politicians like the governor of their state, the the mayor of their city, another kind of people. They always go there to the main plaza. They eat Mexican snacks and they see the figure, representation power figure over there, like doing the same. So that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to let you know about why is September the actual national month of Mexico, and the actual national day of Mexico is on September 16th, not in 5th of May. Ok, well, eso ha sido todo por mi parte. Muchas gracias por su atención. Y con eso solo me queda recordarles que in Spoken Learning we provide private Spanish lessons for children and adults, even if you have no previous knowledge. Remember to call or text 413-3166. And with that, I will see you next time.